Today I'm going to show you how to make an animated vampire inside of a handmade coffin that will be the perfect addition to your indoor or outdoor Halloween decorations. Now this prop can be positioned standing or laying down and is entirely constructed with materials that you can find at any hardware store. So join me as I show you how to make a coffin and animated vampire which is lightweight, weatherproof, but sturdy and measures over 6 feet tall. So join me for this awesome Halloween tutorial. To begin making our animated vampire inside of a coffin, we're going to need 2x4 and insulation foam board. Now, before we begin, this project is actually a 2-for-1 special. If you just want to build a coffin, this is the video for you. But if you want to build a coffin and put something animated inside, this one is also for you. Next, we need to cut our 2x4 pieces. Make sure you get the cheapest 2x4 from the hardware store and make it white pine, interior white pine, because those are lighter weight than treated woods. But we do have to cut a lot of wood with a lot of angles and different sizes. So to make it super easy for you, the viewer, I have listed everything, the angles, the sizes, the amounts, in a Google Doc link that I have put down below. It's absolutely free. You can look at it from your phone or you can print it out, so you can have that printout and you can follow along, because we do need to cut a lot of things. So hit more down below. You'll see the link there. Open the link and all the materials you will need will be right there, so you can follow along with me. Hey everyone, just a quick pause. I wanted to announce that my third children's book has finally been published, and it's called The Ghost Who Dreamed of Flying. It's a cute story about friendship, courage, and believing in yourself, and it's available right now on Amazon. So if anybody wants to support me, support this channel and these tutorials, I ask you to go check it out on Amazon. The link is in the description below, or just go over there and type in The Ghost Who Dreamed of Flying. Now let's get back to this amazing tutorial. This is what you should have once you're done cutting your pieces, but let's walk through it really quickly. Remember, the link is below for the printout, or you can look at it on your phone. So the largest pieces right here, these two pieces are both 58 inches. And right here, their ends have been cut at a 9-degree angle, these ends. This one right here is 20-inch piece like that. So when we go up like this over here, this angle is 22.5, that angle is 22.5. That angle is 45 degrees, and of course this 12-inch piece has no angles. Again, the top right there is 45 degrees, this one is 22.5, this one is 22.5. This piece and this piece are both 18 inches, and of course we come all the way down, and this one is a 9-degree cut right over here. So you want to cut these first. Start off with these 9-degree cut first, then measure up 58 inches, then make your 22.5 degree cut there, and then you continue doing everything like that. And it's super quick. It should be no more than about 15 to 20 minutes once you measure everything and you get all your angles. So now that we've done this, all we need to do is get our pre-drill, and we need to start pre-drilling holes in the bottom. Bam. Then putting screws. I'm using 2.5-inch screws. Make sure you're using a pre-drill tip so that it doesn't split the wood. Go like this, make the hole, and then put the screws inside. Once we're done, remember, we need 2 of these, one in the front and one in the back. So double your cuts when you're doing it. You need 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of those, so on and so forth. And here it is, now that it's been attached together. The separation right here is the thickness of a 2x4 wood. And all we did was cut a small piece of wood over here, another one there, and a couple down there, just to tie it in together. And now that we have it, we can start attaching insulation foam board. It's going to be 1 inch thick that we're going to put on the sides, and the cover is going to be 1 inch thick insulation foam board, as the same will go in the back. But super simple. This took me less than an hour. Once we're done with our wood structure for the coffin, we need insulation foam board. Now this one is sold at Lowe's, but they also have it at Home Depot as well. This one is 1 inch thick, but you can also get the 1/2 inch thick. It'll work fine. It is also cheaper, and they sell these in sheets of 4 feet by 8 feet. Now all we're gonna do is get the measurements for the sides, the back, and the front of the coffin, trace them out here, and cut it with the jigsaw. Super simple. Then we're going to use 1.5 inch screws to put it into the wood, and then after that we can cover the holes with some spackle and we can paint the entire thing. And this is what you should have once you're done. It was super simple to cut the foam board. We covered it completely, and this is the cover. So we're not going to put the cover yet because we want to attach the motor on the inside. So now it's time to grab our favorite vampire mask. You can get it from anywhere, and we're going to fill it with expanding foam and put a PVC pipe in it or something, and then attach a motor. So let's get to it. Now it's time to put some velvet fabric on the inside. We have this beautiful red one over here. All we're going to do is cut it to size, and we're only going to put it on the top half because with the hole on the coffin lid, you'll only be able to see the top half. So we're going to cut it and then use some hot glue to attach it. And that's really all that we're going to do. Once we're done with that, then we can attach a new 2x4 right over here, attach the motor, attach the head. I'm going to show you how to do all that. All right, so as you can see, we put the fabric on the back and the sides, but I had some red paint left over, so I used some extra insulation foam board for up here, but you could also use the fabric. We only care about this area here. That's all you really can see when you look inside. So there's no need to do the entire thing in fabric. And as you can see right here, we put an extra piece of 2x4. Just measure the width, cut yourself a piece of 2x4. This is where the motor is going to go attached. We're going to put it on the right-hand side. All right, let's get to the meat and bones of things, okay? Right here, this PVC pipe is 1.5 inches in diameter, and we've cut it to 32 inches. Right here, we have a floor flange and a PVC adapter right over here. This is 1.5 inches, and this is 1.5 inches. We screw it nice and tight. Then on the bottom right over here, we've added another piece of 2x4. I haven't screwed it in yet, but we're going to put it there so that once we put this like this, it'll go right in the center just like that, because we need to align ourselves with this right over here. And look at this. This is the PVC pipe that we used for our prop. We have 2 pipe straps, 2 metal pipe straps right here, and then we have a T-connector right there. I also have this 3-inch, 1/2 inch diameter PVC pipe that I'm just going to put on the bottom right there, so that when we go like this, it just doesn't want to topple out, okay? So it's not necessary, but I just put that in there. So my goal here is once we screw this on the bottom, that we attach the motor right over here. Then we put the arm of the motor, or the piece of metal, to the neck right over here so that it turns like this. And I'm hoping that the PVC is smooth enough so that it will do this. Let's try it out. Let's see how it comes out. All right, and this is what we're left with. We have right here a Reindeer Motor. We removed 2 of the screws so we could put our own screw right through these Reindeer Motor into the wood. This is not a mending plate, and I recommend that everyone get a mending plate instead of this flexible strap over here. But we're going to remove that screw right there, put the mending plate there, and then put a screw through the other end of the mending plate onto the neck. That's it. That's super simple, and then you can get it going, and we can attach a light in here with this plug here so that it really lights it up really nicely. Be sure to check out my 3 children's books, Oliver and the Lost Flame, Little Olive and the Woolly Bad, and my newest book, The Ghost Who Dreamed of Flying, now available on Amazon.